Auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I don't know what song we're playing, so I'll make up something. Way on down in Columbus, Georgia. I can't sing in that key. I want to be back in Tennessee. Way on down in them old stockades. My friends have turned their backs on me. I'll never sing it. So go and leave me if you wish to. And never let me cross your line. For in your heart, for you love another. Leave, little darling, I don't mind. Save me, Dougie. Sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But as I awoke, well, I was mistaken. But this song is still the wrong key. Go and leave me if you wish to. And never let me cross your mind. For in your heart, baby, well, you love another. Leave, little darling, I don't mind. Come on, Dustin. Go and leave me if you wish to. And never let me cross your line. Oh, for in your heart, well, you love another. Leave, little darling, I don't mind. Leave, little darling, I don't mind. Leave, little darling, I don't mind. Howdy, everybody. So you either stop the song and say, that's not the right key, or you just plug on through it. So that's what I chose to do. glad I got my new tight underwear on. All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? All right. How many people here at the Orange Blossom Opry are here for the first time? It was your first time, right in the front row. A bunch of new folks. All right. Where are you from, ma'am? Where? Summerfield? And this is your first time here? Okay. How did you hear about the Orange Blossom Opry? Word of mouth. That's the way it goes. I met a guy across the street here today. I took a piece of a thing to have a seat made. I said, and it had Orange Blossom Opry on the side of my car, and he said, "Where's that?" I said, "See that red building right there?"
About a 9-iron from here.
I always wondered what that was. Well, anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. We're glad you're here. Tonight's our showcase night. And what that means is we've got a bunch of folks from all over the area, and some folks from not so close are going to get up here and sing a bunch of songs. And we run our showcase a little different than most people around here because I try to get the band together. We try to work up the songs before they get here, and we try to play them as close to the record so we can make all of these folks sound great, and we can all have a big time. Hopefully that will all go as planned. And starting by the first song being in the wrong key.
Just like our first song.
Right out of the box, I'm singing up there with the girls. Anyway, I want to take a second to introduce the band to you and see if there's any way they could turn the heat up. Also, let's start down here with the gentleman. Yeah, it's hotter than blazes up here. So if we could we do something about that? Somebody over there? Anyway, yeah, just play sad music. The gentleman back there sweating like Mike Tyson at a spelling bee. I can't do any political jokes because I had a great one that would have been funny, but people write in now and say, "He made fun of this," and I was just joking. Say hello to the guy that looks like Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers tonight. That's our drummer, Todd Bowers, everybody. The gentleman here, can I just tell him a little story? Just a quick story. I promised I wouldn't. Ladies and gentlemen, this dude is not only one of the toughest guys that I know. He's got more love in his heart than anyone I know because he was walking his dog 2 days ago, and this is not a joke. This is the truth. And a pit bull, which I have no use for, broke out of his pen and attacked both Kevin and his dog. And Kevin got down there and fought to save his dog's life and saving his own life. And they both ended up in the emergency room, which is not funny. And Kevin's a little beat up tonight, but that's a man that loves his dog right there. Say hello to Kevin Kingston, everybody.
That's true. Thank you, Bobby. That's true.
What Bobby didn't tell you is we had Chinese food tonight.
Pitbull. You could get rid of them all if it's up to me, and if you want to write letters about that, bring them on, because I don't care. I don't have much. Don't buy a pit bull for crying out loud. What the hell's wrong? Buy a Labrador or something, right? Whatever. Anyway.
We'd like to say that opinion is that of Bobby Randall.
That is my opinion.
I'm just kidding.
And it ought to be yours.
It is. It is, dang
You
it.
used to be a cop. You know what pit bulls are all about. They're horrible. Say hello. Speaking of pit bulls, from from the great state of Iowa on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's Doug Stock, everybody. Back here from the great state of Texas via Atlanta, Georgia. He's not had anything to do with pit bulls, but I know he's dated a lot of dogs.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
think that's your best one yet.
I'm sorry. That's not true. That's not true. I love him to death. Say hello to our lead guitar player. That's Mickey Adams, everybody. I just ruined his reputation. It's all right. We all got to go somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the finest singers you will ever hear anywhere from Nashville, Tennessee, our lead singer, Mr. Dustin Jenkins. I've been married to a couple pit bulls, so ain't that the truth? All right, moving along, our sound man this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is from also Nashville, Tennessee, and twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton. He makes us sound good here. He makes us sound good everywhere, and it's all because of Nathan Smith back there in the back. Say hello to him. And ladies and gentlemen, from Escanaba, Michigan. Anybody from Escanaba? There he is right there. There he is right there. That's our video guy. Everybody say hi to Tom back there in the back.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey,
That's
what
a great
I
picture.
just want to tell you. Remember that? How do you turn a fox into a pit bull?
Marry her.
You marry her.
Yeah. I know all those jokes. That is.
He's lived those jokes. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, well, you know, if we were to add up the real estate, all of us up here on the stage
Have given away.
have given away. Anyway, that's another story. We don't want to go down that road because it's awful. It's
Quite
terrible.
sad is what it is.
And speaking of sad, I'd like to introduce you to our next gentleman up here. Now, where are you at? There he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. He is responsible for all the lights up here. And he has done nothing but turn this place around in the last couple of years and turn this place into a 2022 showroom because he's done an incredible job. That's Fast Eddie up there. I'm Bobby Randall, and here's a song that's going to knock you out.
It's my turn to sing. Together again. My tears have stopped falling. All the long, lonely nights are now at an end. And the key to my heart you hold in your hand. Oh, nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. Y'all listen as Mr. Doug Stock plays for you this evening. Together again. My gray skies are gone now. You're back in my arms, and that's right where you belong. And the love that we knew, well, it's living again. Oh, and nothing else matters now, 'cause we're together again. No, nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. Oh.
Dustin Jenkins, everybody.
Well, thank you.
Keep
Mr.
those
Doug
hands
Stock.
together, ladies and gentlemen, for the man of the hour, the guy that works all week putting this stuff together. He's from the great state of South Dakota. He's in the Country Music Hall of Fame in South Dakota, and he's also still got a warrant for his arrest for unpaid parking tickets. Please say hello to our pal, Neil Bogass.
Well, do I say thank you there, Bobby? Hey, everybody, how you doing now? Wow, Dustin, that was incredible. Incredible.
Thank you, Neil.
I'm sitting back there crying while everybody else is watching you play here. Folks, before we go on with our show, we do want to thank you for coming. And I would like to turn your attention to the gentleman sitting right in the middle right there. Please put your hands together and give a nice warm welcome to Bobby Randall. We have got a great show for you tonight. Every once in a while, we will get a clinker, but we're going to start off with the clinker tonight. And sorry, Bobby, I borrowed your joke there. He's a consistent clinker. Okay. He was 25 years a deputy sheriff up in New York. I looked him up, and there was a picture of Robin Hood right next to him there. Folks, make him feel welcome, Mr. Mike Peterson.
All right.
You know, I love classic and traditional sounding country music, and one of the reasons I love classic and traditional country music is for the good, wholesome family values and traditions that it teaches us. And in keeping with that, here's a song about a man and his prostitute.
Law enforcement special.
Hey, I fell in love with a working girl, and Lord, she sure was sweet. I met her down in the red light taverns, working on Bourbon Street. Way down in the old French Quarter, bright light side of town. Daytime life, it sure gets cozy, living with the shades pulled down. Living with the shades pulled down all day, and loving while the world goes around. Nobody knows what all we're doing, living with the shades pulled down. Bobby Rand. Some might get the wrong idea about the kind of man I am, but I bring home my half of the bacon, picking with this guitar band. Now love is all my working girl brings me, coming in off the town. And daytime life, it sure gets cozy, living with the shades pulled down. Living with the shades pulled down all day, and loving while the world goes around. Nobody knows what all we're doing, living with the shades pulled down. We're living with the shades pulled down all day, and loving while the world goes around. Nobody knows what all we're doing, living with the shades pulled down. Yeah, nobody knows what all we're doing, living with the shades pulled down. Thank you. Love is where you find it. Kevin, that pit bull gives you any more trouble, you let me know and I'll send Lori over there.
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, you can't laugh. You can. Just do a turnaround though. You're like, if you're trying to, yeah, like 4 or 5. If you're trying to bring that'll be cool.
Merle Haggard Classic here. You don't have very far to go. You always find a way to hurt my pride. If I'm not crying, you're not satisfied. And I don't know why you wanna hurt me so. But if you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. You don't have very far to go before the heartaches begin. I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. I don't know why you wanna hurt me so. But if you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. You don't have very far to go before the heartaches begin. And I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. You're turning down the flames of love too low. And if you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. But if you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Great job.
Mike Peterson. Great job, Mike. Great job. Here, gals, I got a present for you here. All right. Men's is on the first stall on the right there, Bobby. Folks, we've got a couple of gals here. There's actually, this is the Sisters of Grace, first off. And there's usually three of you, but the third sister left town real quick. Is that right?
Yeah,
She
we
got in
won't, we
trouble.
won't talk about that.
Something like. Is she back in Ohio?
No, she is in Georgia.
In Georgia?
Yes.
They're originally from Ohio. Anybody Ohio here tonight?
Go Buckeyes! Woo!
Awesome. And it says here that, now what's LaGrange, Georgia?
That's where the other sister's at.
That's where she's at, all right?
Tina and I are in Homosassa.
And see, I'm telling them all this stuff so when they're on Jeopardy and it comes up, you Sisters of Grace,
It's
they'll win.
important to know, yes.
It also says here that your mom and dad had a country band.
That's right.
Played old country.
Old time.
Remember, all
Real
of us,
country, let's say that,
all of us
real
up
country.
here, it was regular country. Now it's classic.
There you go.
Put your hands together and make them feel welcome. Sisters of Grace.
Well, I gave you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. Well, I gave you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can buy. Well, a poor girl's chances for a young man's glances are sometimes very few. Though I've got no money above and beyond the call of love. And I'll never ever make you cry. Yes, I give you love that's above and beyond the call of love. And love something that money can't buy.
Come on, Dougie.
Well, we met by chance, and I knew at a glance that I found my destiny. Though I want to carry you off and marry you if you will agree. Well, I give you love that's above and beyond the call of love. And I'll never ever make you cry. Yes, I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love. And love something that money can't buy. Love something that money can't buy. Thank you so much. It's so great to be back here, even without our other sister. It's great to be back, and awesome crowd tonight. We're going to do, first of all, I want to say thank you, Neil, for allowing Mike Peterson to be our front man. We're thankful for that. But speaking of Mike Peterson, it's probably a good thing that we're fixing to do a gospel song after his prostitute song. So, well, Jimmy Fortune.
Is this in E flat? Yep.
I believe my steps are growing wearier each day. Still I've got a journey on my mind. Lures of this old world have ceased to make me want to stay. My one regret is leaving you behind. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. Well, if it's proved to be His will that I am first to go, and somehow I'll be feeling it will be. And when it comes your time to travel, likewise don't feel lost, for I will be the first one that you'll see. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. Through this life we've labored hard to earn our meager fare. It's brought us trembling hands and failing eyes. So I'll just rest here on this shore and turn my eyes away until you come, then we'll see paradise. I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. And I'll come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand.
Sisters of Grace, everybody.
Good job, girls.
Great job. That was awesome. Did
Go over
Jimmy
there and have
Fortune,
a talk with Mike.
Bobby, did Jimmy Fortune write that song, do you know?
He did not. Bill Gaither, I believe, wrote that song. I think that's a Bill Gaither song that he wrote.
Good song, good song. Come on up here, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy?
And this isn't Jimmy Fortune.
Nope. This is Jimmy Rogers.
Wow, man, have I heard a lot about this guy.
This young man here is from the great state of Connecticut. Yeah. State policeman for 21 years. Lives in Leesburg. Welcome him back, Mr. Jimmy Rogers.
Well, thank you very much. Anybody remember Tom T. Hall, a storyteller? Yeah. I'm going to do one of his songs for you tonight. Whenever you're ready. How old you think I am, he said. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami pouring blended whiskey down when this old gray-black gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran a bar was watching Ironsides on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and he opened up his mind about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. He told me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Ain't but three things in this world worth a solitary dime, but old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said women think about themselves when menfolk ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said I tried it all when I was young and in my natural prime. Now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs, they care about you even when you make mistakes. God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. happy down that line. About old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a plane up to Waresdale that next day. As I left from my room, I saw him picking up my change. That night I dreamt in peaceful sleep of shady summertime, of old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Thank you. You know, it's hard to believe that he went to Miami. It's based on a true story. He went to a convention down there, and on a plane from Miami to Atlanta, on one of those bags that you use when you get sick on an airliner, he wrote that song. Thank you. Who's once bull-hooking son of a gun? Thank you. And who hit a pint out behind chute number 1? And who was riding high till a pretty woman rode him to the ground? Any kid knows where to find me. I'm Andy the rodeo clown. With the riding and the roping, I was closing in on number 1. And at dreams at night, I ride that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the cowboys think I'm dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. I could ride 'em all. Bulls in the Bronx knew I was boss. But the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bones. Now the tears on my makeup melts my pain and smile into a frown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. I could ride 'em all. Bulls in the Bronx knew I was boss. But the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bones. Now the tears on my makeup melts my painted smile into a frown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jimmy Rogers. Great job, Jimmy. I was telling him, I remember back in 1975, 73 or so, when I was learning
too.
that Old Dogs and Children.
I
And I
remember
looked
that
up
year.
there and I go, gee, that guy was 65 years old. Yeah, I passed that a while ago. It's a weird feeling, ain't it? Come on. Oh, you don't know about being 65. Anyway, hi, how are you doing? Come on up, young lady. You know how much we love bringing up new people for you, and we got a real gem here tonight, folks. She's originally from Florida. Her mom and dad said she started singing at the age of 4, and she's also an actress in musicals in high school. She's a senior in high school, 18 years old. Put your hands together for Michaela Kurth.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another. Child is grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, but I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, those years just flew by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen. I can hear them, they're buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. To believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. Thank you so much. No, my name's Michaela. I'm a senior at Mount Dora High School. Yeah, like the introduction said, I've been singing for a long time, and I never knew about this place, and I wish I did, because I would have been singing here for a lot longer. What a great band this is. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
And the next song I'm going to sing is The House That Built Me by Miranda Lambert.
Yeah, everybody's looking at me, right? I just got to get the song in my head again. Count me in there, huh?
I know they say you can't go home again, but I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know that you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. And up those stairs in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know that under that live oak my favorite dog is buried in the yard. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself if I could just come in. I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. Mama cut out pictures of houses for years, from Better Homes and garden magazines. Plans were drawn and concrete poured, nail by nail and board by board. Daddy gave life to Mama's dream. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself if I could just come in. I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. You leave home and you move on and you do the best you can. I got lost in this old world and forgot who I am. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself if I could walk around. I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. Thank you so much.
Michaela Kurth. Michaela, we'd like you to come back and visit with us again. Is this the first time you've played with a live band? First time with a live band, everybody. Woo! Nice job. Come on up here, Reagan. This is your 351st time with the live band. I tease him a lot. He hails from the big city of Altoona, Florida.
Population 89.
Salute. However, he's originally from Detroit and West Kentucky and West Palm Beach. Regan Hall, everybody, give him a nice welcome.
Dustin, is there a top tier range? Good evening, everybody. Good to see you. Good to be out here. Thank you. Down every road, there's always one more city. Well, I'm on the run. The highway is my home. Well, I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days, while Mama used to pray my crop would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just 2 ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. Sing it with me. Well, I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. There it is. Well, I'm lonesome and I'd like to take you with me, but I can't afford the luxury of having the one I love tag along. Well, you'd only slow me down and they'd catch up with me. The one who travels fastest rides alone. Well, I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do sing with groups, I know that they are always looking for jammers, and it is a true pleasure to be on the stage with these guys. Thank you, man. What are you doing over there, Doug, or Tom? He's getting closer to the exit. Little Keith Whitley for you. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. You all know this one, sing it with me. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of
says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Thank you, Dustin. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, it drowns out the crowd. Well, old Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. At all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best.
Very much.
Thank you, Neil.
Hey, y'all having fun?
Good job, Gander boy.
Woo, we've had some great music up here tonight. Ben, come on up here. This next gentleman is actually moving from Nashville to our area. You bought a house whereabouts? 2 miles away. Well, welcome. While you're at it, pay our taxes down here too for you, would you?
Can't pay my own.
All right. This gentleman, he's a producer. He's recorded. He's did backup vocals all the way around, and he's been Grammy nominated for best engineered album. There we go. Please put your hands together and welcome Ben Harris, everybody.
Met a man today who said he talked to you. Not so long ago, I think a month or two. As my mind raced back in time, I prayed, oh Lord, don't let it show. He thinks I forgot you 15 years ago. 15 years ago, and I still feel the same. Why did he have to mention your name? I'm as broken up inside as if it's been a week or so. Takes a mighty strong love to keep a man thinking of a girl he hasn't seen since 15 years ago. Play it, Dougie. got a lovely wife who thinks the world of me. Promised her my love throughout eternity. I've tried hard to make her happy, and so far she doesn't know I can't shake this thing of 15 years ago. 15 years ago, and I still feel the same. Why did he have to mention your name? I'm as broken up inside as if it's been a week or so. Takes a mighty long time to get a real look off your mind. I know I've tried since 15 years ago. Doug got some good playing.
John
Folks,
Hewitt.
look at that thing back there. It looks like a backhoe, but he makes music out of it somehow or other. I've tried to play a little bit of everything. I never could make steel work at all. There is a song that I'm going to sing that actually my grandfather's favorite song. But it also happens to be the favorite song of a gentleman that lived over in Memphis, Tennessee, by the name of Elvis Presley. And we'll do this in honor of both of those gentlemen. Is that okay? Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness as black as the sea, and I felt so alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Like a king, I may live in a castle so tall, with great riches to call my own. But I don't know a thing in this whole wide world that's worse than being alone. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone.
Ben Harris. Thank you, Ben. Nice job. Woo! Folks, we got an intermission here, so everybody stand up. We'll do head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and then you can head to the locker room. Don't forget the recession. The concession area is open. Yeah, we'll call it the depression area, huh? They've got everything you can think of out there, beer, wine. Don't forget your tickets. We can still buy some tickets that we've got. Rhonda Vincent will be here. Tomorrow night is Friday Night Opry Live. And then we've got tickets for Georgette Jones, Michael Twitty, Dion Pride, Macy Mack, and our summer series. Folks, we'll be right back. We got more music heading your way.
The Awkwards of Silence.
Our next song will be The Sounds of Silence. How y'all doing tonight again? Are you all ready for a whole bunch more music and stuff like that? Well, it's great to have you with us. Please tell people that you don't know to come here, and if you do know them, for that matter, don't walk up to a complete stranger. Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Just walk up to a complete stranger and just, yes, Bobby, thank you. Just tell everybody. This next song I'm going to kick off the second half with is from our new CD that Jenny and I have done. I'm going to throw it out there. Don't poke yourself in the eye, but whoever catches gets it. For lawsuits, call BR 549. Let's go dancing, you guys. I'm drinking champagne, feeling no pain till early morning. Dancing and dining with every pretty girl I can find. I'm having a fling with a pretty young thing till early morning. Knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. Guilty conscience, I guess, but I must confess I never loved you much when you were mine. So I'm drinking champagne, feeling no pain till early morning. Dining and dancing with every pretty girl I can find. I'm having a fling with a pretty young thing till early morning. Knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. Orange Blossom Opry Band. Guilty conscience, I guess, but I must confess I never loved you much when you were mine. So I'll keep drinking champagne, feeling no pain till early morning. Dining and dancing with every pretty girl I can find. I'm having a fling with a pretty young thing till early morning. Knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. Yes, knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. Yeah. Thank you. The secret is I threw a curve at the band and they did great. They covered up really nice. Give them a round of applause for that. Yeah. Come on up here, Carol. This young lady's going to speed it up a little bit. How are you doing tonight? Where are you originally from? Because I left my notes over there.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Through Alabama. Can you say Alabama in the microphone here for us?
Alabama. Oh, I got a cordless mic. I don't. Oh, thank you. It's really good to be back. I was supposed to be here about 2 weeks ago, but as some of you might know, I took a little spill in a hospital, messed up 2 ribs and 2 toes. And you know what they did? They called emergency. I said, "We're in a hospital, for God's sake. Do you have to call emergency?" They would not let me get up. Anyway, we're doing one right now, a little Patsy Cline song, and I'm going to start it cold, right? If you'll just give me the key.
Is it cold in here?
Not as cold as it's going to be if you don't get this song good.
All right.
Sweet dreams of you. Every night I go through. Why can't I forget the past and find somebody new instead of having dreams about you? You don't love me in plain. I should have known I'd never wear your name. Why can't I forget the past and find somebody new instead of having sweet dreams about you? Aw, Dusty. Sweet dreams of you. Dreams I know will never come true. I should hate you the whole day through instead of having sweet dreams about you. Instead of having sweet dreams about oh, Miss Patsy Cline. Thank you kindly. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're going to speed it up just a little bit right now, and I think this might be an Emmylou Harris song. One called Two More Bottles of Wine. out and left me behind. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Yeah, the way he left, it sure turned my head around. It seems like overnight he just up and put me down. Ain't gonna let it bother me today. Yeah, I've been working and I'm too tired anyway. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Yeah, I'm 1,600 miles from the people I know. Lord, I've been doing all I can, but opportunity's showing up slow. Well, I'd be in the sun all day, but I've been sweeping out of west down in West LA. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Y'all play me some. Yeah, I'm 1,600 miles from the people I know. Lord, I've been doing all I can, but opportunity short marks slow. Well, I've been in the sun all day, but I've been waiting out of west down in West LA. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. I said it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Lord, it's alright, I say it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Oh yeah, we're taking it to the barn. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, y'all make a girl
Carol
feel
Wolf.
good. Thank you.
Great job, Carol.
Hey, Carol, when you gonna? Carol's gonna come out and be a guest on one of our Friday Night Lives.
I am, and thank you guys for inviting me.
Well, just make the check payable to Bobby.
What the hell, Bobby?
No, but when is it? When's the date? I don't remember. Do you?
May 27th, I think.
May
Is that what-
something.
May something.
May 27th.
Y'all come every Friday night in May, and you'll get us.
Yeah, there
May
you go.
27th, I think. Yes. Looking forward to it, and thank you again for the invite.
Absolutely.
Carol Wolf, everybody. Bob, come on up here. Hey, Bobby, tell them a
buddy.
little bit about your show tomorrow night.
I'm sorry. Say again.
Tell the folks here a little bit about your show tomorrow night.
I'm busy tomorrow night.
Oh.
Actually, folks, we're having what's called a Friday Night Live Opry, where the Orange Blossom Opry Band, that I believe is the hardest working band anywhere. And if you don't think so, come up and play in our band for 1 week and see how many songs you have to learn and perform. But we're going to play Friday night, which is tomorrow night, and it's going to be just us. And we're going to play all kinds of stuff, all kinds of music, and have a good time. We'd like to invite you out. There's already a lot of tickets sold, but I promise if you buy a ticket, which would have to be tomorrow now, we'll make it happen for you. How's it going? How was that? That's all I have.
Folks,
Hello,
this
hello,
gentleman
hello.
here, Bob is from Michigan.
And by the way, Bobby, I like cats.
Started singing at 45, you said. Put your hands together and welcome Bob Luttrell.
I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. So I sang Dixie as he died. I said, way down yonder in the land of cotton, old times there ain't near as rotten as they are on this damned old LA street. Then he drew a dying breath, laid his head against my chest, no more pain. Now he's safe back home in Dixie. And I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. So I sang Dixie as he died. Said, listen to me, son, while you still can. Come back home to that southern land, don't you see what life here has done to me? Then he closed those old blue eyes and fell limp against my side, no more pain. Now he's safe back home in Dixie. And I sang Dixie as he died. The people just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died. I sang Dixie as he died. Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you to all the Holiday RV folks that came out to see me tonight, that came out to see us last time that we played, and it's such a joy. Tiki Bob here, all summer long at the pool, so thank you so much. Maybe someday I'll be strong. Maybe it won't be long. I'll be the one who's dug. You'll be the one who's got to grow up. It won't be long, and maybe I'll be real strong. Maybe I'll do things right. Maybe I'll start tonight. You'll learn to cry like me. Maybe that's just the way it should be. Maybe I'll start tonight and do things right. You'll control me, oh so boldly, rule me down and leave. The pain that shakes me finally makes me get up off of my knees. I'll break hearts too. But I think that you'll slow down when your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Shakes me, finally makes me get up off of my knees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. And I think that you'll slow down when your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Oh, it's
From Lansing, Michigan, Bob Luttrell. Great job, Bob. Woo! Good job. All right. Well, we got a Florida gal coming up here now. Blanca, how you doing tonight? Getting there somewhere along the line? If you'll move the microphone stand, and we'll let everybody see you.
All right.
She's originally from Florida. She started singing at 7.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I don't speak much, but what color is your hair?
What day of the week, Bob?
I only ask because I have various colors in mine
Yes,
as well.
you do. Lovely.
Yeah.
Blanca, everybody, give her a warm welcome.
Hi, everybody. Neil told me earlier, he says, hey, Blanca, I want you to talk to the crowd a little bit. So I said that, well, you know, you're going to eat those words. These two songs I'm going to do, they're from the 70s. They were mad hits then. How many of you remember the 70s? Oh, well, you know, they say if you remember, you weren't having enough fun. A little bit. Come on, put your hands together, everybody. Woo! Well, down around the corner, half a mile from here, there's a long train running. It's about to disappear without love. Where would you be now? Come on, sing with me. Without love. You know What a band. Woo-hoo.
What key is this in? G?
This is a song by Kenny Loggins wrote this song. And I think as the story goes, he asked Anne Murray to sing it, and he switched the lyrics around a little bit, but it's quite beautiful. Danny's song.
No drums? No drums. I hate when you don't play drums. Y'all want Todd to play drums on this song?
Aww.
I know it.
People smile and tell me I'm the lucky one. We've just begun. I think I'm gonna have a son. He will be like you and me, as free as a dove, conceived in love. The sun is gonna shine from above. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a change of love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Pisces, Virgo rising is a very good sign. He's sweet and kind, and the little boy is mine. Now I see a family where there once was none, all just begun. You know we're gonna shine like the sun. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a change of love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a change of love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eye and tell me everything's gonna be alright.
Blanca.
Can you hear that, Nathan?
Thank you, Blanca. Great job. Lives right now in Floral City, Florida. Well, we get to welcome a new Opry member here tonight, too, making her debut. She just got back from a European tour. I don't know if you were singing over there, but I knew you were in Europe. So
I was singing.
You was singing? Oh, well, great.
Neil, I thought that's where you were,
Let's see
too.
how I do when we are standing.
Yeah,
Yep.
come over into the middle.
Microphone, it's wireless.
Neil,
I like to stand.
were you
I
not
hide
there?
behind a
Because
stand.
I thought you were in Europe or something, European. Because I.
Well, I
when
went to the bathroom and they said I was a European. Did I ruin your joke?
Sorta.
Sorry.
Comedy is not your thing. I get it.
No, it isn't.
But timing is.
But by the way, this guy is a fantastic comedian. Mr. Randall is there. All right, let's do a little dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, here's J.J. Johnston.
there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music, and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door, honey. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that byway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot scoot boogie. Sing it with me, boys. Well, go, do-si-do. Come on, baby, let's go. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, take me out back. We're gonna boogie. I'll get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. That boy can play. Girl, what'll it be? I wanna shadow that cowboy yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws, in-laws, crooks and straights all around making the shake to the boots boogie. Here we go. Well, do-si-do, come on, baby, let's go. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, take me out back. We're gonna boogie. I'll get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. I say get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. I said get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Thank you. All right. Something a little different. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world
From the Villages, J.J. Johnston. Great job, J.J. Woo. Come on up here, Joe. While Joe's getting ready, I'm going to do a commercial for myself. So, yeah, for Depends. Thank you there, Mickey. No, I wanted to plug my CD one more time. My wife and I have got a new one that came out, and I want to point out that Kevin and Doug and Bobby and I know your name, Dustin, they played on our album for us, and they were great, absolutely awesome. So thank you guys, and sang some backup for us and all that. Tonight they're $10. Tomorrow morning they're not. They go over to the internet and they start charging more. And we also have a brand new video, a music video coming out tomorrow morning. It's called "Put Your Hand in the Hand of the Man Who Calmed the Seas." That'll be released tomorrow morning on Facebook for free. Now, a good friend of mine sang a lot of commercials in your days, huh? Quite a few of them. All right, from Millbank, South Dakota and California, here's Joe Campbell.
There's lipstick on this. Well, today I started loving you again. And I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartaches mend. Then today I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I cry. And I should have known the worst was yet to come. And the crying time for me had just begun. Well, today I started loving and I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartaches mend. And today I started loving you again. How about some steel guitar? What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I cry. And I should have known the worst was come. And the crying time for me had just begun. And today I started loving you again. And I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heart expand. And today I started loving you again. And today I started loving you again. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Thank you. It's good to be back on the show. I'll tell you what, it's such an honor and such a privilege to play with this band. These guys are the best by far. Honest to God. Well, we're going to try something different here, and I'm going to do a song by the Mavericks. Well, I can't sing the weak anymore. Ever since you walked out of that door, and I just started drinking to forget. And I don't think the worst has happened yet. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. I don't think that I always wear a frown, 'cause all you ever do is bring me down. Come on, Flacco. Now that's Cajun. I don't know why my world just fell apart. I guess I should have known it from the start. I guess I thought you'd always be true. I guess I didn't think enough of you. All you ever do is bring me down. I've always fooled them fingers sound. Some are made to be apart, 'cause all you ever do is bring me down. Guitar. That's Mickey. That's Bobby. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. I won't always wear a frown. All you ever do is bring me down. Yes, all you ever do
down. Yes, all you ever do is bring me down. 2, 3, 4. All right, thank you. God bless you. Thank you, everybody.
Joe Campbell. Great job, Joe. Dustin, if you don't mind, you play a little bit there. I want to introduce something else here. As I said, we've got a video coming out tomorrow called Put Your Hand in the Hand. This man right here produced it and engineered it for us. He did a fantastic job. Take a look at it on Facebook tomorrow.
Everybody have a good time tonight? Once again, a round of applause for Neil Bogus and all the fine singers we had tonight. This part of the show, we want you to know, for all you new folks, we always ask, where are all the veterans here? Put up your hands if you're a veteran, or better than that, how about you stand up if you're a veteran? I'm too old to stand and I can't hold this guitar, but I still got my dog tags on. There they are right there. We'd also like to ask if you are currently serving in law enforcement, or if you have served in law enforcement in the past, would you please stand, because we think the cops are the good guys. We'd like to ask now that everyone else stand as we pay tribute to all of our veterans here tonight.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. If you're really proud to be an American here, let us hear you yell it one time. Oh, from the lakes of Minnesota to the hills back in Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and from New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart. And it's time we stand and say, yes it is, that I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. All right, now folks, it's your turn. We want to hear you sing it back to us. Y'all ready? 1, 2, sing. And I'm and I won't, and I won't. Oh, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this
behalf of everyone here at the Orange Blossom Opry, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming out. We invite you to do a random act of kindness for someone tomorrow, because I promise you'll have a better day. Come and see us tomorrow night here on our Friday Night Live, or just come back and see us any old time. Thank you all. Good night, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orange Blossom Opry Band.
In Monterey.